Hello guys, Simon here from Super Nerds UK, your source for all things pop culture. Now we've just had Star Trek Discovery trailer drop. Well, we had the drop last night and I'm covering it now with a bit of a breakdown and discussion. But this is the first Star Trek series since Enterprise, and Enterprise didn't really capture the audience. It wasn't my cup of tea. There were some good bits in it, but yeah, other than that, it wasn't great. This series is set 10 years before Kirk, Spock and the actual Enterprise crew. So we're in a bit of no man's region here. There's stuff that's happened, and I know the premise of this show was it was going to revolve around something that was important that happened. But anyway, we come across our two crew members, the captain and Commander Bulmer, going across the desert. And it looks cool, all like the desert gear going along. Love these big open scenes, and then here talking about going for a command position or promoting it to a command position, and then within that we see them calling the ship for transport, and it's coming through the clouds. It looks fantastic. I will go to say I do not think this is Discovery. I don't think I don't think we get to see Discovery in the trailer, because it doesn't match up with what we've seen. But I do know that they have made alterations to the ship Discovery, because there was a lot of backlash when they initially released the pictures and that small trailer of it, with it being a bit clunky. It looks very close to the original Enterprise design. It's not for everyone. I'm loving the new uniforms. It's very like the uniforms from Star Trek Beyond, where it's just a blue uniform and it's got gold bands on it. I like it. I like the look of it. I like the look of the bridge that they're on as well. We seem to have a variation of some fantastic new alien races in this, and this is what Star Trek always does well. They always have some new aliens, or even the prosthetics of the aliens looks fantastic. I mean, you can go back to Next Gen and still some of them look really good. I mean, there is some poor ones in there, but there is some really good ones, and it is all about unity. That's what Starfleet's about. Unity. So you see these are the main aliens on this bridge. I don't know the names, so sorry, don't shoot me. We also find that they've located a mystery object, and it seems to be on the edge of Starfleet space. So it's a bit of a wonder, is this going to be the crux of the kind of series? Is this what the humans and Starfleet and the Klingons are going to be after? Nothing gets revealed. It's just a little snippet in there. So yeah, excuse me. Loving the clunky spacesuits. So we get to see the spacesuit, and it's big. I like that, because it's like it's something that would work in real life now. So I like something that's dead clunky, and you know, it looks cool. It does look cool. It looks cooler than any of the Star Trek spacesuits that I've ever seen or ever watched on telly or movies, so I'm quite happy with that. So we get to the main bit, the Klingons. They're being redesigned. I'm a bit like that. I don't know whether I like it or not. I had to see a bit more. What I do like is they've kind of make them a bit more elegant and more regal, if that makes any sense. It's, you know, from the original series, they were kind of like that, and then when you went into Next Gen, they were like a warrior race, but they were very grubby, and you know, the ships didn't look very nice. They were all dark and dingy, but this looks very regal, and yeah, all the clothing that they're wearing is very regal as well, so it'll be interesting. I'm not writing it off straight away, but it's a big change, and I know a lot of fans will be so. And then it looks like they are the main villains in this, because we get some sort of confrontation with Starfleet and them, and the big screens lighting up with Klingons warping in. So we might see some of the Klingon war here, which will be interesting, because it hasn't been explored on much. It has in the games, but not so much the TV show, so I'll be happy. The whole thing ends with the original theme of Star Trek and Star Trek Discovery. So I'm pumped from this trailer. I am. It looks like it is Abrams, but I think it's in the Prime universe, so it should satisfy a lot of people, because the Abrams films did polarize a lot of the Star Trek fans, and you know, a lot of people say it's not Star Trek, and a lot of people say, well, it is. I personally like the Abrams films, although I love all the Star Trek series. As I said, Enterprise was my cup of tea, but it's still got some good bits in it. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on Star Trek Discovery. I cannot wait till this drops on Netflix and CBS Access if you're in America. So I'm going to catch you later, guys.